We're here at Side Pockets Blue Springs for the Kansas City Open. And I'm joined by Mr. Kobe Japp.
Yeah, happy to be here. A little bit of a rough one, the last one, but man, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
It looked like it came down to maybe 1/10 of a second in the shootout there for you, Kobe.
I think 6/10 was the final number, but I mean, who's counting?
Unbelievable. Well, we've got another great matchup for you here. We've got Ashley Benoit and Declan Brennan. So definitely going to be all fireworks for this one.
Yeah, and I was warming up with Ashley, quite a bit earlier, playing a bunch of doubles and a bunch of stuff on the warm-up table, and she was playing great, breaking good. Plenty of firepower.
Yeah, and I think that it was no mistake of her own. She definitely wanted to spend time on a similar style table. She didn't go to any of the outer tables. She wanted to make sure that she maintained that table speed and that feeling. But then again, when you get to the arena, things are very different.
It is, yeah, and it was the same for me. The outside tables are very different, being valleys. But even this table compared to the practice table that's Brunswick as well, it's noticeably faster. Obviously, you have more adrenaline, so there's some other circumstances that make it tougher as well. But yeah.
Yeah, this is looking like Declan's going to have an easy go at this one. Perhaps the 14 and the 10 pose some issues.
14 and 10 for sure. But it looks like he might be able to play the 15 here. I don't know if you like that, Mike, but it looks like he's going at the 12 first.
Yeah, Declan looks like he's got a plan here. And I think he's going to use the 15 to get underneath that green 14 stripe. Just kind of float underneath it like that.
Yeah, and a little bit more angle than he wants. Then he's still going to have to deal with, the 10. It'd be nice if he could, draw underneath it, maybe play the 10 in the side or draw behind it.
And he's making us all wonder here. He's going to rely on that skill in that back arm, get perfect underneath it.
Yep, good shot there.
Destroyer on the back of his jersey. No surprise with that name. I believe he's been runner-up in the last two Ultimate Pool.
The last one in Boston it wasn't his first? Did he play in Iowa?
No, he just played overseas.
Oh, he was the last runner-up in both the overseas. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, we had first and second, the same two players, first and second in the UK and over here in the States. And that's just a testament to how well these boys play.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Declan making quick work of this opening rack here. And with the deposit of this 8-ball, he will take that 1-0.
Yeah, and Ashley got a little unfortunate there. She played a good shot to break the 2 out, and it ended up just double kiss and freezing on the rail.
Yeah. So if you want to learn from someone, it's this man right here.
Nate was trying to go, for sure.
He does get the 6-ball to fall, but this table is far from open.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird with that second ball. Sometimes you see him break really, very wide open. And then sometimes they cluster up like this, but it does give that 8 a lot better chance to go than, if you're head ball breaking, for sure.
That's right. It was almost like a predictable shot the way he struck that rack. 8-ball went straight towards that side pocket. I'll tell you, though, you can see he's really comfortable. Manages the clock very well. And that's why he's seen success. It looks like he was trying to fall on this 13, perhaps.
13 and maybe try and roll into that pack, but I don't think it would have been hard to get that angle. So it almost looks like maybe play the combo here.
Yeah,
play the combo, like hope it lays up to where you have, an angle breaking into that 9.
He's missed the combination.
But solids are very messy.
Yeah, there's not even really an open shot here.
No, and it doesn't look like that 3-ball passes in the side. Even if it does, you could maybe try and break into the 7. But it's another one of those cases where it can very easily double kiss, freeze right there again. It's really hard to move it anywhere super productive. So she just decided to play safe.
And the 11 ball still wide open there.
Yeah, and I think he plays this 9 ball off of the rail and plays a combo and breaks into that 15.
Very likely, Kobe. I'll tell you, though, it looks like he's going to bide his time. Just putt into the 15. Put Ashley in a
and I don't
even
think
worse position.
Yeah, and I didn't really like that shot. I don't know how, effective it was if he gets behind or pinches, right on the 9 ball, but, leaving the 3 open. Granted, it's still a mess, but
I think maybe he was trying to open the 15 and just didn't get the speed off that bottom rail.
Yeah. Yeah, and a little more speed, like you're saying, pinches him behind, or puts Ashley behind the 9 as well. Oh, this one is set up to definitely burn a lot of time, which both of these players, they play super fast, so.
Yeah. It looks like Declan's going to go with an aggressive shot here.
Yeah, and I like that.
That was not the reaction he was hoping for.
No, but it's nice having that 11 as a bailout. It makes that shot quite a bit more free.
I'll tell you, it's always tricky shooting while you're bridging over a ball. As Declan's going to be on the rooftop of this 15. Remember, all ball foul here. Very clean cueing from that man right there.
I wonder if with the bigger balls, it's easier or harder or just, very similar when you're bridging over balls.
I would say that it might be a little easier.
I would too. I'm curious.
Just because you'd have more to see over that obstructing ball.
Yeah, and good shot there. Gives him the angle. And like you said earlier, I don't know if he moved that 15 enough or if he is going to have to break into it here.
Yeah, I think he does have to move it here, but he does have the 9 ball as a backup if he doesn't fall on a shot.
And he is going to need that backup.
Yes, he is. Another tricky cueing here. It's going to be real close to that 4. Anytime you're cueing down at a ball, could definitely swerve. Could aim it perfectly, but that swerve is going to come into play. And it looks like he's got just enough to get that clean cueing.
Yeah, very clean there.
Very nice execution. Declan Brennan. He's just looking to avoid that 4.
Anywhere near where he is now would be about perfect.
How about right there?
Yeah, it's pretty good if you like perfect.
Very simple stuff here. Or at least that's how he makes it look as Declan Brennan goes up 2-0.
I kind of stole my break from his, and it was actually working well.
Yeah, I think that at all times.
Cut that pretty thin.
Yeah, at all times you have to be prepared to make an adjustment, as the equipment might not agree with your style on that particular night.
Yeah, and it definitely changes for sure. With weather, humidity, there's a lot of factors that play into it.
Absolutely, and we get to see Ashley's break one more time. It doesn't look like she got a ball to fall.
No, and just caught it really thin. You saw the cue ball, spin 3 rails around the backside of the rack.
Yeah, a lot of momentum lost there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're Ashley Benoit, you do not want to leave this man an open table.
Yeah, and for solids, it doesn't look like any huge issues. I don't know if that 7 ball passes the 14. If it doesn't, that's, kind of the only big trouble, but it does look like the 4 ball does. And well, it definitely does not now.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to develop something over there.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, maybe trying to spin under the right side of it and play it in the opposite corner.
Yeah, he was definitely eyeing it. And we all know when you're playing the game of 8-ball, you need to manage those issues right away.
Yep.
Don't want to leave them for later in the rack.
Yeah, and he does got a good opportunity with the 5-1, playing the combo and being able to run into the 7. But you're trying to move 2 balls out of the way, he wants to hit behind it so that it hits off of the left side as we're looking at it. of the 13 and carries over to the left side corner.
And he wants to peel it off of the rack. And
I think it just opened up enough.
Yeah.
Yep, good shot there. But yeah, it's really easy to catch it on the other side of that, and then it just, stays basically where it is, and the 14-13 don't really move at all either.
Well, at first glance, I thought he'd play the 6 off the 5 on the side.
Yeah.
But it looks like he's going to go all the way for that red 3. Just a clean open shot. Swing and a miss.
First open table miss we've seen.
And Ashley with not the greatest of looks here another time. You can see the look of slight disappointment on her face.
Yeah, I don't see much I'm really in love with here. And, I mean, where do you really duck? That's going to be super helpful.
Yeah, she was trying to play the speed. Tried to get right behind that 11 ball.
The good thing she did is she did block the top right pocket for the 3, but again, with the 5 ball where it is, he might have the angle now or even be able to play it, off of the stripe there. Yeah, I was just able to hit it clean.
He does that very well.
But you still have the issue of the 6 ball.
Yeah, I think I would have liked Declan to take that 6 off of the 5 in the side earlier in the rack. And I think that would have solved all of the issues. And not to say that the 3 ball was that difficult, but it was a little bit of a tester as compared to that close shot on the 6.
Yeah, yep.
And he's got himself into trouble here.
Yeah, and he's hooked both ways. I mean, I like the kick on the 6 ball, try and, spin and kick it in the side.
Yeah, it does offer an opportunity to shoot the 7. But he's going to go with a swerve here.
Oh, and yeah, he's not quite as hooked as I thought he was.
Yeah, a lot of times viewing from the outside camera angles can be deceiving.
Now for his next trick.
Exactly. I'll tell you what, even if he does spot this in the top left, what's he going to do with that 8 ball?
I mean, he has to be looking just to pot it, run into the 15, and then bank the 8. I mean, with where the 14 and 13 are, it doesn't make that pocket somewhat big. But, I mean, it's an easy double kiss if you get, like where the 15 is now, it's pretty easy to double kiss. Oh, wow, what a shot there.
Wow, this cue ball. Look at this shot. Unbelievable.
Wow. And I think it just maybe slowed up enough.
He's riding the line right here.
But what a stroke. You never anticipate overhitting that. Oh, and it looks like he is fully hooked.
What do we do here, Kobe?
Well, I know what I did when I kicked at a ball. I kicked it really hard and fluked it in, so that was a... Oh,
what a shot.
And another one where Ashley just... I think she might have a pretty good shot at the 14.
She might have something here. This is really the first good look that Ashley's had at a table. Ashley really feeling some freedom here as she's been basically in prison on the previous shots. She swings and misses at the 9 ball and leaves the 8 ball wide open for Declan Brennan to take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and I mean, I can... you warm up as much as you want on the outside tables. It still doesn't compare to
fall in that side pocket, perhaps.
Yeah, I like that pace and contact there. I think he hit that a little more full, a little more pace. But it still is, a case where they congest over on the left-hand side.
Let's see.
But it gives the 8 ball a chance to go. You have a lot of balls that are, banking from the right into the left-hand side.
Yeah, but as you mentioned, he does have some congestion on the left-hand side here.
But, where he's at, being up 3-0, 15 minutes left, I mean, a little congestion isn't necessarily a bad thing. It lets him control the tempo. If he has to slow down, burn some time, he can.
You see him eyeing up where he wants to contact. Looks like he's going to back cut this 13, try to hit directly into that green 6.
Yeah, and a good chance for it to come in exactly that, break out the 11 as well.
I mean, he didn't go direct into the 6, but I'll tell you what, he split that up pretty cleanly.
Yeah, it might have a little bit of cue ball control getting in between, the rail and the 6 and the 7 and taking care of the 10 and 15.
He looks very confident with his plan.
Ooh, wiped its feet for sure.
And he was trying to hit the gap.
And because of that, he hit it thick, so it took a little bit of speed off of it.
Just a bit of disappointment there. But if you're at the table, you can't complain. He's got a chip and a chair.
He does, absolutely.
He goes with a defensive shot. Puts Ashley Benoit behind the 4.
Doesn't look like it leaked out enough where she has a 2-ball.
I mean, she could always play the 2-ball rail first. I know she's got enough for that.
Yep.
But the remainder of the table's still very tricky.
Looks like she's thinning off at the 4-ball.
Ashley going to show off some of her one-pocket skills. Ashley, an avid one-pocket player. She loves the game, and with that, definitely have some maneuvers with that cue ball.
It's a great game. See, and I like him rolling, forward and getting on top of that 8-ball.
I'm surprised she didn't go a little bit further down, but perhaps he didn't want to open up the 5.
Yeah, and it's again a case, he's up 3-0, and he's not dying to get scores on the board necessarily. Time is
he can burn
time
the
is
clock.
in his favor for sure. He can burn the clock. The more things are tying up, somewhat the better. That was a great shot there.
Ashley turning this 8-ball game into a one-pocket rack.
Right.
She says, I'll make you play my game, sir.
Making him pay for not freezing her on the 8-ball.
That's right.
Yeah, and it looks like that's going to miss wide.
And she's going to get ball in hand out of that exchange. So Ashley needs to make a sound decision for this opening shot.
Yeah, and what do you like here?
I mean, looking at the side pocket here, I don't blame her if she can shoot the 5 in. Oh, she's going all defense. She's going to rearrange some furniture.
Yeah, and I think she really wanted to pinch him on the 8.
Yeah, it seemed like she was just a hair lax on the execution there. Oh. A little fast getting up from the shot, etc. But Declan definitely in a tricky predicament now. Looks like he does have the 11, though.
Yeah, and that's a great shot there.
And he says 2 can play that game, young lady.
Now, if the 6 and the 2 are wired, hitting it on the top side or the right side of the 6 as we're looking at it actually will push that 2 over. So I really like that if she can combo the 1 into it. See, and I think there, as you can see, it's moving more to the right. I think she needed to actually cut it the other way.
Yeah, I think she might have been attempting that, perhaps just misjudged.
Or it could have been, safe the whole way for sure.
In any case, Declan at the table with this opening 9-ball, or what could be his 4th point on the board. Now, he did miss a combination earlier to this pocket, and this one's a little trickier. 10-ball really close to the rail.
Yeah, and that 15 really wants to feed in between. Yeah, that's a great shot.
Wow, fantastic
looks like
execution.
He's good on the 11. Now just the 8-ball to worry about.
I'll tell you what, he's gotten out of worse situations with less, so you have to like him to finish the table here. You see, he's decided where he wants to arrive for that 15 ball. There's a touch of inside spin.
Doesn't want to be on the rail. Oh, and that's about a perfect angle. It does look like the 8 will pass by the 4 ball. Or he's looking at coming maybe in between the 1 and 2, playing it in the side.
He might even just try to stick right into the 1 ball. I think that's what he just eyed up
and
there.
he does have a big miss there, too. If he does happen to go past the 1 ball, then it does run into the 2. Yeah, that's pretty strong there.
Wow. Feathers the 8 ball, ends perfect. Straight in. And he delivers 4-0 now for Declan Brennan.
Yeah, and that one she hit a lot more square, but just still didn't see anything down.
And there's that lovely sound. Down now to the 15-second shot clock. And things are about to get turned up to 11.
Yeah, and it's just wild. 30 seconds feels like an hour, and 15 seconds feels like 1 second. It's kind of crazy.
It really does. But the viewers are going to get a real treat.
Oh, and he actually shot that opposite-handed. Shot that right-handed.
I think he's done okay with this. A little less than ideal. But still looking good.
Yeah, if he can just pinch this and get underneath the 7 ball. There's that table just barely getting away. Might have to pivot over to the 4 ball now, or if he's on the 1.
If he landed on this 1 ball, you've got to say he's done something right.
Yeah.
And how about that little brush there? I mean, he's definitely doing everything correct here. He's getting a little bit of help from the pool gods, if you will.
Yeah, and it's very often where you'll hear, man, he missed shape there, but really he still could have cut that 7 ball on the side. It's just often to pivot when you see something better, you have to be able to do that 8 ball and do it well. All of the best players that you see, they're very, very often playing, some sort of zones, and they're able to pivot. If they don't get perfect on something, they're able to change their path.
Yeah, you have to be able to adjust. You see Declan taking rack number 5. Here we go, Declan Brennan. Rack 6. 8 ball didn't move as much this time.
Yeah, and he hit that one pretty good and full. I mean, the cue ball went into the rail, came right back into the stack.
But everything looks wide open here. We might see a very, very quick exit.
Yeah, only somewhat trouble ball might be the 11, just having to get on it. But if you can, either get there now or just have that similar angle when he is on the 10 ball and can roll over.
Not sure if he wants to get under the 13 now or if he's going to go
a
little bit later in the rack.
That's what I like, and then get to the 11 ball now.
Speed was okay there.
Yeah, and anywhere
forward. Just pure execution here from Declan Brennan.
Yeah, and this one is a little bit weird. I mean, the cue ball is pushing a little bit more towards. Oh,
look how cue ball.
And he did lose it there.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. I mean, that cue ball was pushing in between the 6 and 3. He couldn't really follow forward and go 2 rails around. So this is the opportunity Ashley needed.
Just 6 minutes, 48 seconds on the clock. Ashley really needs to get something going here. The good news is if she does finish the rack, she will be following up with the break.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, now that she can see the balls, they're wide open. You can see she's got no issue potting them.
Right.
Declan's really kept her in handcuffs this whole match.
Great out there. That's a pace that she'll need to keep for sure.
You see the crowd really enjoying that as Ashley gets herself on the board.
And having a little fun there. I love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's
8 ball was heading, but it does not
and I
find
thought
a
she
home.
hit that great. Hit that one very full. But just the balls running into each other, right at that side pocket is what creates the congestion.
And this is where she's going to have a little bit of fun with it.
Oh, absolutely. Full send the 11 into the 14 and open. It plays off the 5.
Everything's going to move here.
Yeah.
She's made 2 of them.
And she looks in pretty good shape. It'd be really nice if that 10 ball passes, but she does have the 12 in the side. She has opportunity for sure.
I think she's going to try to. Oh, she's going with the 9 ball here.
Oh, and a big shot there.
Fires it in.
So do you like her to play the 12 ball off of the 3 here?
No. I think she needs to work herself back into that, get something decent on the 13 and get herself into a better position. Falls.
And that's perfect. Yeah, that great shot there.
Right up to the corner. Again, a little quick on the execution there.
Yep.
She really needed that ball to grab and dig into that rail. Well, she knows that she's in a really tough spot here. 5-1 down and just a few minutes remaining on the clock. So it looks like Declan Brennan is going to get to walk through this final rack here. Yeah, this is pretty simple stuff here.
Yep, no issues here.
Just 3 balls away from a 6-1 victory here from Declan.
Yeah, and a good showing for sure.
And again, Ashley had a really tough go at it in this particular match. Declan really kept her in a tough spot the whole way through. And there you have it, Declan Brennan over Ashley Benoit. 6 games to 1.
Well, welcome back out here, and let's get a few words with Declan Brennan. Congratulations, very solid performance, and off to a smooth start here in a shootout.
Yeah, off to a smooth start. Obviously, Ashley played brilliant in Boston and stuff, so I was a little bit worried before the game all day and stuff, and I seen she was putting a lot of practice in, and she was a bit unlucky in the first frame. She tried to move her 2 ball off the side rail. If she gets that out instead of double kisses it, then obviously she's going to go 1-0 up. Then I'm under a lot of pressure.
It felt like you just played a lot more solid than you did when we first saw you in Boston. It looked like you took you a little bit of time to get used to it in Boston, but by the back end, obviously, you made it through to the Boston Open final. Does that mean that you come into the event this time around a lot more confident and a lot more comfortable what you're trying to do with the cue ball?
Yeah, I felt the speed caught me out, obviously, still, but it's so fast. But in terms of the weight of the cue ball and the direction it's going, coming around angles and stuff, I feel like I know what I'm doing more now rather than Boston. I hadn't a clue.
And I guess the one big challenge is now that you're switching the games as well, because between Boston and now you've been back in semi-final and a final over in England as well. It's obviously you have to deal with the transition.
Yeah, obviously, there's like Tom and Craig have been coming over and a few others, but Tom and Craig especially, they've been doing it for quite a while now, so they're managing to do it. So there's no reason why I can't. That's the way I think about it.
Off to a good start, Dec. Congratulations on the victory. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow in the next round.
Cheers.
And thanks to Jeremy as well.